Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to another commentary. So in this workout that you're seeing, I started out with some no contact, no hook muscle snatches, and then went to basically a max snatch and a max clean jerk, and everything went really fantastic today. Part of that's because I took 400 milligrams of caffeine before I trained, but another reason is from a previous workout yesterday where I didn't feel very good, so I did no contact muscle snatches and some presses, and then some bodybuilding work. And it's kind of the topic that I wanted to cover in this video is training as frequently as you can and finding things that you can do that are going to benefit you. So in terms of weightlifting, you can find in movement or a technical practice, or I don't know what I'm trying to say, but essentially you can find something to do every single day that is not going to strain your body, but is also going to work on the technique, or is going to get you stronger, or both. Now, no contact, no hook. Muscle snatches are good for that. Overhead presses, I did like a no hook power clean plus press. Not really anything that's like crazy impressive, and I don't even think I recorded anything yesterday because I was just kind of tired and I was working out with my roommate, so just to make things go a bit faster, didn't bother trying to record those, and I wasn't planning on doing anything impressive, but training went well. I think I did a double with 80 kilos on the muscle snatch, and then press 90, which is good for me. And then today I was able to muscle snatch 90. I don't know how that happened. That might actually be a PR, but the idea of those workouts are to continue to it does several things. So obviously you can get stronger because you're still lifting weights. You are practicing the movement so you can work on the technique. But also the training that you do on any individual day when it's light is probably the best form of recovery / mobility work that you can do. So if you want to get more mobile, you should be doing movements very frequently. And you should be doing them very lightly on days where you don't feel good, but you should still be doing them. One of the worst things that you can do for mobility and stability and strength and all of that good stuff is to not be in those positions. So for squats, to be in that squat position every day. And one of the things that can go awry with that is if you're going too heavy, too frequently, and all of that stuff, and then you just kind of get worn down and tired. And that's obviously a risk of that, but if you have the self-control and the drive to go in on days that you don't feel good, because it's really easy to take days off when you don't feel very good and just kind of like sleep and relax. And sometimes those are good days and you need those days. But if you have the motivation to go and train, you should always go and train. Even if your body doesn't really feel good, you should still go. The only time that I think you should really not train is if, one, you have like an actual injury, not just soreness or fatigue, but you have an actual injury that prevents movement. Or if you have like, it's a weird term, but I call it existential fatigue, to where it's like you just don't want to even think about, like you just don't want to even move, and like you don't even want to go and do anything, and you just want to sleep. It happens every once in a while, but like on those days, it happens more so like during a school week. If I'm like extremely tired, it just kind of builds throughout the week, and then there's like a day like I just need like an outlet of fatigue and just sleep for as soon as I get home till I go to bed, and then sleep more. And those days are important, but they aren't really that frequent. And I think for most people, they shouldn't be very frequent at all. And most people should train most of the time if you want to get stronger and better at your lifts. And for a lot of people, that specifically would be their goal. But I think just from a general health standpoint, it's good to do one mentally, just to go and move and be active on a general base or on a daily basis, and on a general basis, I suppose. But it's important for the health, like I said. It's important for your improvement as a lifter. And I think it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to say like a morally good thing, but like if you have a goal that you're trying to work towards, it's a good thing. It's better to work towards it than to not work towards it if you're able to. So if like you want to get better at squatting, it's better to go and squat even if you have a terrible session and you don't feel good, and you still do something, than to not do anything at all. And there's obviously exceptions and all that stuff, but it is better to go and try than it is to not do anything at all. And I think that's potentially my only unique aspect of myself, is that kind of no matter what, I kind of try to work towards whatever goal that I have at the time. And I probably don't do the most efficiently or have the most talent or all of that stuff, but I at least show up and try. And I think, at least morally, that's probably my most positive aspect of myself. But with that being said, I'm going to end this this commentary here, this video here, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Hope everyone has a good Christmas, and yeah, see you later. Peace.